Hello and welcome to Hannah Sweetman Nutrition. It's really great to have you on board as an online client and who will be working with video uploads. So to get started, I just want to take you through the process so you know exactly what to do. So we have now had our consultation call and we basically want to get to the process where we have a shared OneDrive folder to enable us to work off the same Excel spreadsheet. So to start off with, I'm going to teach you how to create that OneDrive shared folder. So first of all, you'll need to set up a OneDrive account. So I already have a OneDrive account, so I can go into my OneDrive. I then want to create a folder. So I go to folder and I create a folder. I'll call it my name. So as the client, you want to call it your name, and then you would go create, and that would create this folder. From there, you want to find that folder, use the three dots to show the actions, and then you want to click on share. You will then share this with me as your coach. So you'll type hannahsweetman@gmail.com and then you will click send. This will then send me an automatic link to enable me to be able to see and access that shared folder. What that will mean is that I can see what you update on your side and you'll be able to see what I update on my side. So that's really handy. So from there, what you will receive once we have had our consultation plan is a Excel spreadsheet with all your information. The amount of information you have in this Excel spreadsheet will depend on what your goals are and how we're going to take measurements. So there could be some things such as scale weight, which potentially not all clients will take. Same with weekly measurements, not all clients will take these. And we also will do photos if the client feels happy enough to do that. So this will all be uploaded to this shared folder on OneDrive. And depending on if you're a weekly upload client or if you are a fortnightly upload client, you will then upload at the appropriate time. So you'll see as well in your Excel spreadsheet, there's loads of things in here that you will fill in, and this will once again depend on how much I require for you at your starting point. But you'll fill out these types of things depending on how you're tracking your food. There will also be some questions for you to use on your video check-in that you will do either on a weekly or fortnightly basis. You'll also be given some meal ideas, a default plan, so what to do when things maybe get very stressful or things don't go to plan. And you'll also get given a gym program if that is the type of if you are the type of client that wants that or requires that. So from there, you will obviously on a weekly basis fill this in. So every weekend on a Sunday, everyone updates their spreadsheet, so they either update their measurements, their photos, their scale weight, depending on if the client takes those measurements, and that is very much client dependent. They will also update this spreadsheet, which will then, if they're a tracking client, they will put in their calories and some of their macronutrients. Not all the time, I'll ask for every single macronutrient, but sometimes some clients will fill in all of them. We'll then just kind of calculate if you've had any meals out, any alcoholic drinks, any cardio that you've done, any steps, and the gym sessions, and we'll go over what those weekly targets were for you and how you got on with them. So that's kind of the information that I receive. Some clients, not all clients, track on MyFitnessPal, so if you are doing a written food diary, this would the written food diary template would replace this, and you would fill out that template instead. And there's also other forms such as habit tracking that I use with clients. So it very much is client dependent as to what your spreadsheet will look like. It will be very individualized to the specific client, and that is very much found out when we have our consultation form. We very much openly discuss what process for tracking is the most appropriate for you. So once you've filled out your spreadsheet, every weekend, you then want to send me a video to give me a bit of insight into how your week or fortnight has gone. And you'll use these questions in order to give yourself a cue as to what to answer and what to let me know about. So you will either film your video on your computer desktop or on your phone. Most clients will film it on their phone because for convenience, it's very easy to film a video these days on a phone. So they'll film their video and then they've got two options. Some clients will just drag their video straight onto their OneDrive shared folder. And that way, once it's uploaded, I will then be able to see and watch that video. And then after I've watched it, I can therefore delete it because I would have received all the information I need from that. However, that requires a certain amount of space on your OneDrive folder. So some clients like to upload their video to YouTube. And you can upload your video to YouTube and call it or label it as a unlisted video, and that means the only people with the link shared to them are the only people that can access that video, so it's very private. What that means is that it's not stored on your OneDrive, so it's not taking up a lot of space. So that is another option if space is an issue for you on your OneDrive. So if you do decide to upload to YouTube, what you would do is you'd come onto YouTube, you'd click on this little camera button with the plus, and then you would go to upload video. You would then drag the video or search for it on your in your files. So you'd select file, select the video file, and then it would start uploading. And then it would give you the option to make sure that the video was an unlisted video. From there, you would just send me the link to that unlisted video, and then I would be able to watch it and then send you back my feedback. So from there, you would do this either on a weekly or fortnightly basis, depending on the type of client you are. You have that option of flexibility to be either a weekly or a fortnightly client. And from there, what would happen is I would then film you a video with your feedback, much like I'm doing with you now, and then I would send that back to you with any changes that were required for your week ahead. And give you any feedback or any recommendations. So essentially that is the video processing of coaching. I hope this video has been helpful. As always, if you have any questions, please get in touch. Thanks, and I look forward to working with you.